Hey, welcome back, everybody. Alright, we just finished Mount Moon yesterday, and here we are on route, should be 4? Yep. Okay. How's it going, everyone? Happy Saturday. I really hope that if people are watching today who haven't seen yesterday's videos or any of the other videos, go watch them for sure. Yesterday's video in particular made me laugh pretty hard. I know that it made my mom laugh, which was really good. Yeah, but how's it going, guys? I'm thinking by today we should get through Nugget Road, I think, or Nugget Bridge or whatever, and get to Bill's house. That might be our main objective today. But yeah, I was telling my mom about the episode that came out yesterday, and she was saying that I should have talked about this other story that she has about my brother, who, when we were little enough to where I don't remember this, but I think I was there. My grandma, we were in the car with my grandma, and she had mace in the car, and my brother was in the front seat with her, so we were little, and my brother maced my grandma right in the face. Alright, we just healed. Ooh, we should be ready to take on Gary. If not, let's find out. And there he is. Alright. Let me see what you caught. Same 2 Pokemon. Gary. Actually, no. Last time we fought, I had just Kiki. Okay, cool. Oh, no. He has a lot of Pokemon. Alright, but he's starting with Spearow, so we're going to go ahead and throw out. Oh, man. Burrito. Ooh, I'm going to switch. But, yeah. So my brother maced my grandma. There was another time where he, he flushed my dad's watch and brain ring down the toilet. But yeah, so just pretty crazy stories. I went and saw Aladdin last week. If you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys thought. I thought it was, it was okay. I don't think there was ever any chance that it would have ever lived up to the animated version. So, it's like, what are you gonna do? I will say that the music in it was really good, both audibly and visually. I think that the cinematography was. Oh, why did I not switch? The cinematography was really good for the music. I did think that it was weird that they cut like the beginning scene where Jasmine is, I can't even remember what it is now. She's like talking to her dad about how she doesn't want a prince, so then she decides to go into the village or the city or whatever, and that's when she meets Aladdin. So they cut that completely out. When it opens with Aladdin, Jasmine's like already in the city. But besides that, I mean, again, like I don't think there was any way. I don't think that for what it was, I don't think Will Smith, I don't think anyone could have done a better job than him. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's see. But she's Rattata. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to Kiki. Oh, I was going to talk about my 4th grade teacher. Oh man, she wanted us to talk about our personal lives, like a lot. And on the first day of school, 9 years old, oh no, 9 years old, she goes, hi everyone, my name is I'm gonna say her name, it's been a long time. She goes, I'm Mrs. Kirshner, that is, my husband's last name, but I'm going through a divorce right now, but I'm keeping the last name. And we were just like, okay. And then she was like, I also want you all to know that although I am a teacher, my true passion is being an artist. And even at 9 years old, I was just like, alright, this lady, And then she proceeded to be one of the craziest teachers I've ever had. I remember, like I said, like she would send me to the office for the smallest things. Oh, and there we go. We took care of Gary. So she would get me in trouble for like the smallest things and, send me to the office. But I would try to get her fired. I would go to the principal who they recently had to force out. I went to him once and I was like, hey, you should fire her because she's crazy. And he was like, I should fire your teacher? And I was like, yeah, you should just like fire her. Like she sucks. She's the worst. So the next day I go into class and she's like, so, I heard you tried to get me fired. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to deny that. Yeah, I tried to get you fired. I don't think you should be a teacher. Which she did not like, weirdly enough. Can you guys believe that? But as it turns out, I was on to something here. Because I found out from that lady that I talked about in my last video, she was so bad with kids that they, so I was in 4th grade. The next year they moved her down to 2nd grade. She was just as crazy, and they had to let her go by that point. So my instincts were right. She was insane. I also want to apologize if the audio sounds a little weird. I normally record in my closet, and I'm recording in my bathroom right now. I'm praying that the real Kiki, her cage, is in here, so I'm hoping that she'll be quiet. It looks like she's sleeping, though. But, yeah, man, just... I mean, I had that instinct, that, like, this is a person who should not be near children. Sheesh. So, as you guys know, by this point, I'm blind. I've talked about it a million times. I have a whole video about it. I would get in trouble to the point where she put my desk in the back of the class. And I was like, hey, I can't see. And she goes, well, maybe then you'll learn your lesson. What does that mean? Technically, I have a special need, and you are not fulfilling that. She, not even, like, in the back of the room, she put me, like, so, like, if I wasn't in the back of the room facing the board, I was in the back of the room and then, like, turned sideways facing the wall, just so, like, she wouldn't have to deal with me at that point. So all around, not a great teacher. I wonder what she's doing sometimes. I've tried finding her on Facebook. Not there. Because I do remember her. I'm not going to say her first name. I don't even think... it looks like she didn't keep the last name. So, I don't know what happened to her. So if you just so happen to be out there and you're listening to this right now, I hope you got some help. Wow. Let's see. Man, what else? I went to Target earlier today. So again, I live in a college town, Flagstaff. But it's currently because today is June 1st. I went to Target and all the students are gone, except for the people who are staying up here for the summer, which is not a lot of people. Oh, and there we got to level 20. I'm trying to learn Slam. I think I'll get rid of Double Team. Oh, so I went to Target. The town is super dead right now, and it's so nice. I love it when it's like this, But just, I don't know. It's always just so crowded. All right, let's move on. Here's number 3. I won't be easy, says this guy. Man, so this is called Nugget Bridge. Because you get a nugget at the end of it. Here's this kid with the Trickata. I maybe should have healed. Yeah, there was something I wanted to say about when I was in 4th grade. What was it? Oh, man. Do I have time? Yeah, okay. I'm going to tell you guys about the first time I got ISS. I was thinking about this when I was recording this video yesterday. So, I was in, especially because I mentioned this, I was in choir in 4th grade, and I was sitting on the risers. It was like towards the end of rehearsal. I'm sitting on the risers, 4th grade, 9 years old. And this girl sitting in front of me is just like staring at me. Like she won't stop staring. And like by this point, you know, I'm 9 years old. I'm not dumb. I know, like, I have albinism. I'm very white. Sometimes, like, if you've never seen a person with albinism, it can, you know, you might stare a little. It's annoying though, so don't. Which is how I felt about this girl, because I'm looking at her, looking at me. We're looking right into each other's eyes. I know that she's looking at me. So I say, what do you want? Like, what are you looking at? And she goes, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the girl behind you. And I said, so what are you? A lesbian? Here's my thought process, looking back on it. I must have just learned what a lesbian was. Like, right before that. And I was just throwing the word around, you know? What am I doing? So I go, so what are you? A lesbian? And she doesn't say anything, but she goes like silent. She can't believe I just said that. Her friend goes, did you just call her a lesbian? And they went and got the teacher, and the teacher was like, hey, don't do that. And I was like, all right, whatever, sorry. You know, I was like, she was staring at me, and he was like, all right, just stop, you know? Next day, towards the beginning of class, the phone rings and the teacher is like, Blondie, you need to go to the office. And my dumbass, who's never been in trouble before, I'm like, oh, I wonder what this could be about. So I'm walking to the office. In my head, I'm like, oh, I wonder what's going on. Like, am I getting a present or something? What's happening? So our elementary school was like half inside, half outside. And to get to the office, you have to go outside. So I'm walking towards these double doors that lead outside. And as I'm walking and like thinking, like, what could this be about? The girl walks into the building. I think she was a year older than me. She was in 5th grade. And she's crying. And I go, oh, so that's what this is about. Okay. So I'm like, I'm in trouble. Oh, like, you know, like it dawned on me. It clicked in my brain. I get up to the office, you know, and of course, like, we have the exchange of like, oh, like, are you, you know, such and such's brother? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, interesting. So he goes, so you called this girl a lesbian? And I say, no. I did not call her a lesbian. I asked her if she was a lesbian. And he says, that is sexual harassment. To which I say, what is sexual harassment, as I am a 9-year-old, right? I don't know what that is. So he is kind of just like, ugh. He goes, what do you think your punishment should be? That's what he asked me. And I said, none punishment, no punishment. I go, she was clearly just like gawking at me. It made me very uncomfortable. Like, I obviously did not handle the situation well. That's not exactly how I said it. I was 9. But I was like, you know, like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But like, she was staring at me, you know, like, what do you want me to do? So he goes, okay. He goes, well, I can't give you no punishment. He goes, the max amount, he goes, because this is your first time, the max amount of ISS hours I can give you is 4. So I'm going to give you 4 hours ISS. So for those of you who don't know, ISS is in-school suspension. How's Pikachu doing? I'm going to give Pikachu a potion really fast. So I get 4 hours ISS, the harshest punishment that I can get for my first offense. And it's like, you know, to me that feels unfair because, like, my side of the story, she was clearly staring at me. Like, no, she shouldn't have gotten ISS, but, like, I shouldn't have gotten punished so harshly. You know what I mean? But that's how it was from that moment on. You know, like, you know, littlest thing, get sent to the office, get the worst punishment I could possibly get. So I was in ISS a lot in 4th grade. Like, a lot. So what ISS consisted of was you pretty much just sat in this room And you didn't really, I think you would work on schoolwork or something, but for the most part, you didn't really do much. They didn't make you do your work. So I got like nothing done in 4th grade, and I think the only reason that I didn't get held back was because I had a special need, because I'm blind. So they, I think by law, could not hold me back. I think they have to pass those kids on. But yeah, so it was always fun. So the ISS room was right next to the gym. So like if my class had PE that day, because every day we'd have like a certain special, or like a special is like an elective. We would on the days that they had gym, my friend Colin would like walk by, and he'd like knock on the door. He would like get in trouble also for this. I don't think he ever got ISS, but he would come and like knock on the window, like wave at me, and I'd wave at him, and the ISS teacher would be like, "No talking." Man, do you guys get in trouble a lot in school? Let me know. Comment down below if you guys are also troublemakers like I was. And of course, I mellowed out by by the end of 6th grade. The last time I got ISS in middle school, so I was about to say the last time I got ISS, I actually got ISS in high school once, my junior year. But the last time, like the year that I was like misbehaving and then like kind of mellowed out, the last time I got ISS was for something really stupid, and the teacher, like the assistant principal, was also like, "This is stupid, like you should not be in ISS right now," which I will get into next time. Next time we're gonna talk to this guy. I'm gonna talk to you guys about why I was in ISS in 6th grade. Something really cool is about to happen, and yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. You know what, I think I'm going to start saying my outro in these videos. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe for more content if you're not already. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter @BlondieAnimates for updates behind the scenes of future videos, because this is not an animation, but you will also get updates behind the scenes for animations, which there might not be one for a while. The Harry Potter one was it was kind of long and a little hard to work on. I do have a couple scripts written for animations, so follow me on Twitter and see if there's one coming. Also, if you guys want, go watch the Harry Potter video. I am doing a giveaway for a Harry Potter mystery wand. So go watch that video, follow the instructions on that to enter and possibly win. You guys still have just about a month to enter before I pick a winner. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!